Hi everybody, this is Anant Kasibhatla, Focus and Memory Coach. Today I wish to share about the 3 major mistakes which people make when they are attending an online conference, online meeting or a learning session. Post-COVID, there's a lot of surge in online activity and there are a lot of people actually attending a lot of sessions, webinars, even classrooms online. But I have seen that some of the people are making some critical mistakes which actually kill the online learning experience and the result which they are supposed to get from any online meeting or a learning session. So let me share with you these 3 things. Number 1, thinking that it's just an online meeting. Yes, it may sound like a joke, but if you are attending an online meeting and you think it's just an online meeting, you know what happens? Your mind will be easily distracted. Now this will promote something which I call as a backbencher mentality. You know, the backbenchers, they say, okay, the people are not seeing me, so I can do my chemistry homework in an English classroom, or I can play cricket or whatever things which people do. So if you think that's just an online meeting, the mind will think, okay, I can do something else because it's just an online meeting. Anyway, the person who is presenting is not able to look at me, so I can do anything. And I have actually seen people enjoying their meals, having coffee, having a chit chat, putting the thing on mic on mute and having another conversation when a meeting is going online. And this happens simply because you think it's just an online meeting. Friends, it's not an online meeting or an offline meeting, it is a meeting. Alright? So think that the speaker is speaking to you live. Only then you'll be able to get the message. Well, the speaker may not be able to look at you, but you are looking at yourself. Your mental makeup will not be ready if you don't think that it's a personal conversation or personal learning activity. So the mistake number 2 which people make is running parallel apps or open to distractions by themselves. People run WhatsApp, people run some of the programs, they'll be doing some Word document and these kind of things. Now first of all, if you're doing an online meeting, please do understand that your level of attention will be definitely lesser because you have got this freedom that anyway I'm not being watched. And if you give yourself a permission to involve into the activities around yourself, trust me, your mind will exactly do that. You will be distracted very easily, and distractions are very easy. And let me tell you, anything other than the activity which you are doing is more interesting. That's the rule of life, most of the time, by the way. Alright? The mistake number 3 is not having a notebook or a pen and paper handy when you are actually attending an online classroom or a meeting. Now why this is important? When you have a pen and paper handy with you, your mind will actually kick in the Gestalt principle and see, okay, I have got notes with me, what can I write down on this? What notes can I make from this seminar? So your mind will be tuned in and be ready for accepting the points which the speaker is giving to you, so you'll be able to absorb them. If you don't have anything handy, it just flows off. No, it just goes out there. But if you have something handy to write down, you'll also promote multi-sensory learning because you're physically ready apart from being mentally tuned into the speaker. And this gives you a lot of advantage to absorb the material. And if you don't have a paper and pen handy, there are a lot of things which will happen. First of all, what might happen is, technically you'll think that I'm actually attending a seminar or presentation, but practically you may be doing something else. And at the end of the event, you will believe that you have attended the seminar, but you did not, by the way, and then you'll come into some conclusions which are very, very dangerous. Now conclusion number 1 which people may make is, oh, the speaker is no good. Unfair judgment, because you probably are not completely involved. Alright? The second judgment which people make is, oh, Zoom doesn't work, Skype doesn't work, offline is the best thing to do, online doesn't work. Hey, it's not about online or offline or Skype, it's about you. Alright? The third conclusion which people may make is, hey, I spent 45 minutes listening to this, I did not absorb anything, maybe I'm not good enough. Making all these conclusions are definitely negative to you. Alright? But when you have a pen and paper handy, you will have a right mindset, your distractions will be lowered, and you will be able to connect to yourself. Connect yourself to the speaker. So these are the things which will happen to you. And thank you for staying till here. Let me give you one bonus tip. one thing you must do in an online program is, after you make your notes, make sure you review the notes at the end of the day and at the end of the week maybe. Now it has been identified that the maximum damage which happens to any student happens in the first 24 hours. You may stand to lose probably about 70 to 80% of what you have learned in first 24 hours. So if you make an online, when attend an online program, if you take a notes and if you can review that, your absorption will be very, very high. So these are the things, 3 mistakes. Mistake number 1, thinking that it's just an online meeting. Mistake number 2, being yourself open to distractions. Mistake number 3, not having handy notes when attending a seminar. And one bonus tip to actually increase the learning takeaway is to review your notes at the end of the day and probably at the end of the week. And this video has been done by special request by my dad that this video is for you, because we had a conversation recently that there are a lot of meetings happening and a lot of students and even adults not paying attention or not getting the result which which they should be getting from the online. So I thought I'll make this video. If you like this video, please do share it with your friends. And online meetings, online learning is going to stay, so please get up for that and make sure that you don't make those critical errors and do that one advantageous thing which I've told you, one tip which will help. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day. Thanks a lot.